Welcome to our MarketQ video. This video is the third in a series of 4 on MarketQ's transactional features and focuses on the advanced transactional tools. The reason you would want to use one of these trading tools is that they help you decrease the time it takes to send or modify an order. This is achieved by having the order ticket already completed, where all that remains to be done by the investor is to submit and confirm the order. Let's begin by looking at how to trade directly on a chart, and then how to trade using the Trade Manager tool. To save time, I have previously configured a workspace that has a chart already set up with a watch list and a detailed quotes section. Now, in order to enable the trading function on the chart, we need to click on the money bag icon shown here, which will slide in the transactional panel. Now, in order to activate the quick trade buttons, you must choose the account you want to trade in, and then type in a quantity in the following box. Now the panel is up and running. Also, notice the pencil icon next to the box. By clicking on it, you will be able to change the quantity quickly. Please note that contrary to the other transactional sections of MarketQ, the quantity entered here will remain in memory even if you choose another symbol, for example SNC. This function saves you time by not having to type in the quantity every time you want to place a transaction. If you prefer trading with a fixed number of shares, then this option will appeal to you. If the security is already held in the selected account, as is the case here for SNC, a line will be displayed showing the quantity, 4 in our case, and the average purchase price, $30.76, the profit or loss if sold at the current price in the rectangle, green if the position is at a profit, and red if it's at a loss. By double-clicking on the box, it will display the position details window, where you can quickly sell by clicking on the close position button, or another option is by clicking on the X shown here, or even the close button. Whichever option you choose, the total quantity held will be displayed in the order. Now, if you use the quick trade buttons, the quantity entered in the quantity box takes precedence. You can therefore place a sell order at the ask price by clicking here, which directly opens an order ticket. Note that all the information required to send the order is already entered. I have the account number, the symbol, the type of transaction, the price, the quantity, and finally the expiry date. All that remains to be done is to click on the Submit button and then confirm. For the purposes of this demonstration, however, I'm going to change the price a little bit in order to show you another interesting option when you trade using a chart. Once the order is submitted, the order automatically appears on the chart, and if you wanted to cancel the order, simply click on the X shown here. If you wanted to change the order, you can always double-click on the box, or an even easier option is to drag the order directly on the chart like this. Note that the price reflects what has been chosen on the graph, but can be changed easily for greater accuracy once the trade ticket opens up to confirm. This ends the portion of this video on the chart trading tool. We will now move on to the Trade Manager tool, and just like in our previous example, I've already configured a workspace where I've also included the Account Manager, Watch List, and detailed quote screens. If you don't like using charts in your MarketQ workspace, but still want to quickly submit or modify your orders, then Trade Manager will appeal to you. It is also more compact and allows you to display more windows on your workspace. Also, if your MarketQ is configured with Market Depth, you'll be able to access it directly here without having to display a separate window. Finally, sending an order or modifying it can be done with more precision using the Trade Manager panel than on the chart interface because every price point is shown. Let's take a look at how it works. As soon as you select an account in Trade Manager, the positions held are displayed, and here on the right-hand side, we can see the profit or loss that would theoretically be taken at each price point in the scale if we sold our SNC shares. If you have chosen the Market Depth option on your MarketQ, you will see it here as well. You can quickly sell your stock by clicking on the Close button, and across from it, we have an information icon, and by clicking on it, you can get the details of the position. Just like in the chart trading, to activate the quick trade buttons, you need to enter a quantity here. We have our standard buy and sell at market buttons, but in fact, you can add up to 4 more quick trading buttons with a right click here under display properties, such as adding a sell stop at the bid price. And just click on OK and it will appear. Note that there are choices here that are not available on the charts transactional panel. Here is an example of a possible configuration of the other buttons. Now, let's take a look at the main part of the Trade Manager panel, which is what you might call the price scale. When our cursor is at the center column or at the lower section, the price of the last transaction is shown in orange, here and also here. As soon as we move the cursor to the outer boxes, the current market levels, bid, ask, last transaction, are displayed at the very top, always in orange. Since we entered a quantity at the bottom, each of the blue boxes on the left and red boxes on the right have become transaction buttons, and you can see by hovering over them with the cursor the type of order that you can submit, and then just click on it and an order ticket will open up. Once again, notice that the order ticket is already completely filled, and all you need to do is submit and confirm the order. Let's now view our sell order on SNC placed earlier when we were in the chart section. It appears here at its limit price. There are three possible options available to us concerning this order. A click on the quantity allows us to open the order ticket and view the details. If we no longer want this order, we can simply click on the X to cancel it quickly. And lastly, if you want to modify your price, it can be done by clicking on the letters LMT, and you can then drag the order to a new price and then quickly confirm like this. To sum up, all these features are aimed at speeding up the sending of orders, allowing to submit them with just a few clicks without having to fill in the entire order ticket. This ends the Trade Manager section, and to help you configure your workspace in a way that is optimal for your needs, we invite you to watch our other videos on MarketQ and to contact a NBDB representative to start enjoying all the benefits of MarketQ transactional platform right now.